Hey chess folks, welcome to another video. In this video, we will be solving a checkmate into a puzzle. In this puzzle, there is a mate in two. We have to find the mate in two. It's not obvious. This puzzle was composed by Paul Morphy, the legendary chess player who is a creative genius, and I think the greatest of all time in his career. I mean, the greatest of all time in his period. He's the best. He was the number one player in his period. So, okay, let's see and understand this position. In this position, black is totally cornered on the board. It is completely cramped. The king is on a8 and the bishop is on b8 and the two pawns. So, for black, it's not black to move, it's white to move and win. Take a few seconds. I will give you a few seconds to try and solve it yourself. Okay, so now let's see what's happening. See, now black cannot take this pawn because our rook pins the pawn, so it's not possible, and black can push it. The bishop also cannot move here. The pawn wants to does not want to take, it wants to move. The bishop has to sit here guarding this square, because if it doesn't, we will just simply take it and it's a checkmate. So the bishop also cannot move. This pawn has no moves, like literally it cannot move. So if we play some move like rook a2, just simply wait. He won't move the bishops because it blunders the mate, so he just simply either moves the pawn, and we have to try other steps like wait for some time. The bishop will come out to chase the bishop away, and then bring our king out and try to checkmate. But no, we have to find a mate in two, so it has to be so forcing. So what is the black's idea in this position? His idea is to just simply push the pawn. That is the only resource he has. So what do is we try to stop that. What if we place our rook on that square so that the pawn cannot move? The pawn cannot take, the pawn cannot move. But wait a minute, doesn't that hang our rook? Yes, it does. But that is the trick. Once this pawn clears the b7 square for the white pawn, that's all we want. Once we play rook a6, if the bishop moves, it just simply mate on a7, and if the bishop doesn't move, the only other legal move is to take the rook, and once he takes the pawn just moved from b7 and we have b7, which is checkmate. Because of the suffocation black has been facing, it just needed as a single pawn to checkmate him. So that's a great puzzle. Many of you may know this, but for those who don't know, this is a puzzle. Tell me in the comments how many of you were able to solve it in one go. Okay, so that's it for today. Let's see you guys in another video. Bye bye.